My name is Olabode Diamond. I'm here to talk about Triple M ideology. Before giving you insight into what Triple M ideology is all about, I would like to expose you into the unfair financial world. What is a financial world and what is unfair? Financial world can simply mean the activities and the control of our finances in the world. Finances is the management of large amount of money, especially by governments or financial institutions. Finances is, in fact, about financial matters, things that has to do with money. What is the meaning of unfair? Unfair is when things are not based or behaving according to the principles of equality and justice. In fact, unfair is injustice. So, put together, unfair financial world could be summarized as the world that its finances is managed and controlled by governments or financial institutions which are not operating based on principles of equality and justice. Governments and financial institutions, example banking industries, are basically in control of the world finances, the world money. I want to take us back a little. I want to take us back a little. Before the advent of money, there was a system of exchange called trade by barter. This system allows for exchange of goods for goods, services for services, or goods for services. There was no central treasury where people's possessions were kept. People were in control of their assets and possessions. People exchanges whatever they need with what they have, with people that need what they have, in a mutually benefiting agreement of the exchange. What is money? Money is a current medium of exchange in the form of coins and banknotes, or coins and banknotes collectively. Money can help us reach our goals and desires. You want to buy a car, you want to build a house, sending children to the school, it involves money. So, with the advent of money as a medium of exchange for goods and services comes control of it by governments and banks. Basically, money is made to be the tool that makes the world go round by the government. When you don't have access to sufficient money, you are considered poor. And when you have excess of it, you are seen as being rich. Unfair control of money by the government and banks. Money is printed or created electronically by banks, costing them next to nothing to produce. The unlimited rights to create this money belongs to the treasury and central banks. And We have been brainwashed to trust in the banks, to keep our hard-earned money with them. These so-called trusted banks uses our money the way they like without our permissions. The banks decide whom to give and not to give money to. They charge huge interest rates on loans. Banks make profit from money deposited by ordinary people to better their own life. Now making the rich to be getting richer, while the poor are getting poorer. Let's look at this. People work hard from 9 a.m. in the morning to 7, 5, some people till 9 p.m. at night. Some people even work 5 to 6 days. Some work 7 days in a week, but still they struggle to make ends meet. Ordinary people pays debt to the banks basically on everything they have. Their cars, houses, furnitures. Some even take debt to pay for their children's school fees. Look at this. 0.01% in population of the world owns 66% of the world's wealth, while the remaining 34% of the wealth of this world is shared among 99% population. No wonder the 99% population remain in debt perpetually. The government kept the masses working for more years at low wages to benefit themselves, and the slavery institutions called banks. Government pretends to be saving us from debt by initiating programs like debt bailout, credit easing, and so on. But all this puts people and generations to come in more debts. Triple M. In view of the above submission about how our banks and government has failed us, putting us and our generations in perpetual debt and slavery for their selfish satisfactions, Triple M is building a new model of economic relations, which will make the world more humane. One man with a great vision, a graduate of mathematics and a successful businessman, with the love of masses at heart, in the person of Mr. Sergei Mafrodi, came up with Triple M ideology. Triple M ideology. The purpose of Triple M is to make financial relations between people fair. The idea is to connect participants who wants to provide assistance. In our language, we call it to make a contribution. In Triple M, we call it to make a contribution. And participants who wants to get help with interest. That is, participants that ask for assistance. Triple M is funded not to be a company or business organization, but Triple M is a community of people all over the world. In Triple M, There are no bosses, there is no boss. Every member of Triple M is equal. There is no central account to benefit or enrich any individual. Why Triple M is better than banks? The banking industry keeps you in debt perpetually. Triple M liberates you from debt. The banking systems charge you interest, but Triple M system pays you 30% to 100% interest monthly. Banks uses your money without your permission. In Triple M, you donate money willingly. Banks enrich themselves with ordinary people's money. Triple M enriches all members of its community. My conclusion. I will round up with this quote found in 2 Corinthians 8:13. It says, that now, at this time, your abundance may supply their lack, that their abundance also may supply your lack, that there may be equality. I encourage you to join Triple M today and be part of this community, that together we can change the world. Thank you.